It is now my privilege to call the slate that the nominating committee has put forth for your directors and officers for the upcoming year. Mr. John Edak, Chairman, and incidentally, on the slides, I think it shows the affiliation of the organization which each individual is affiliated with. I'll start over again. Mr. John Edak, Chairman. Mr. Les Ross, Vice Chairman. Mr. Patrick Hanley, Secretary Treasurer. Ms. Doris Barnett. Ms. Ann McNally. Mr. Gerald Sullivan. Mr. Davis Moore. Ms. Pam Quillisi. Mr. Chris Brown. Mr. Frank Cravens. Mr. Chris Bauer, and Mr. Phil Mazur. The Constitution requires me to ask if there are any further nominations from the floor. The chair then respectfully requests a motion to close the nominations. Second. All in favor, aye. Opposed? The nominations are closed. I now call for a nomination to approve the slate that I have just read. Second. All in favor of electing the slate as read by the chairman, please say aye. Opposed? That's always the scariest part of our presentation, folks. You never know who's going to do something crazy out there. So I thank you and your fellow members in Northern California for cooperating. In December of 2008, the Executive Committee approved the appointment of former Insurance Commissioner Justice Harry Lowe, retired, as surplus lines mediator as provided by the SLA Constitution. The Executive Committee may refer to the mediator on such matters as it considers necessary or appropriate for referral, including but not limited to matters relevant to the surplus line laws, proper use of the surplus line market, the regulation thereof, or the interests of the association or its members. Trouble getting to the right page here. In accordance with the Article 13 of the SLA Constitution, this nomination is now submitted to the members for the members' approval. May I have a motion to appoint Justice Harry Lowe as mediator? Second. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Opposed? Harry, Justice Lowe, are you here? Okay, thank you, sir. Congratulations. In San Francisco, I had the pleasure of presenting a plaque to an outgoing Executive Committee member and former Chair, Seal Norton. She was in San Francisco. She's not down here today, but I wanted to acknowledge her and her many years of contribution to your association. With that, I would like to introduce your new chairman, John Edak. And I actually forgot, but it's not too late for me right now. I'd appreciate all the executive directors who I named who have been elected to please stand, and would you acknowledge them, please? Gary? John.
Thank you, Warren. I'm John Edak, your incoming chairman, and as such, I have the honor of recognizing our outgoing chairman, Mr. Warren Stanley. Of course, the bell itself, which was raised in 1859, and for which we have a replica today, which I would like to present to our outgoing chairman, Mr. Warren Stanley. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John, and thank you, fellow directors. This has been obviously a tradition of our association for a long time. I don't know how far it goes back, but it goes back many decades. It has been a real privilege and an honor to have served as chairman. I've had a lot of help, and I can assure you that the Surplus Line Association of California is, without equivocation, the premier surplus line association in the United States. I now, the chair, is required to ask if there are any other matters to be brought before the association and/or any questions. The chair notes that there is dead silence. The chair requests a motion to adjourn our annual meeting. Second. All in favor? Opposed? Adjourned. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.